Hello, this is NovaTopFlex, and in this video, I will be going over a few of the basic commands that can be performed with the xdotool. This is a non-standard utility. Do not expect xdotool, xdotool, to be installed on all Linux systems. Normally, you would use this on your shell, but in my demonstration, I'm going to use the OS, sys, and subprocess modules, mainly OS and subprocess, for this demonstration. So I'm actually going to perform this on all 4 of my VNCs and perform different actions. So I'm going to do the following: import OS, import sys, import subprocess, os.environ, and then normally my top left, and in this case my top left is my display 1. And I'm going to do a TK enter for this demonstration, and then no, that is not how it works. Because this is a Python interpreter, you do not run the shell commands on the interpreter. And this is where I would make use of my 6th tab. So I'm going to do the following. Okay, so I actually determined my window number just remotely. I did not actually touch my cursor. It just magically moved with the xdotool command. So now I'm actually going to, instead of doing the select window, I do want to actually move the window. So I'm going to do a demonstration, not a demonstration rather, but xdotool. So I'm going to set desktop for window. So yes. And then the window IDs can vary significantly. They usually increase in number the later you are, about 1,000 per second, though I'm not sure, honestly. So I'm going to change this to desktop number 10, and I also want to set my desktop to number 10 as well. Unfortunately, that is not an official command, but at least I am on this display number 1. So this is just going to be my example for this desktop. I'm also going to do the same thing, kind of, with the OS, sys, and subprocess. Now I will not actually do the TK enter. I will just demonstrate the clicks for left, right, and shift right will be my example. Okay, so I just did a left click. You may not be able to tell that I did a left click, though, on this system. Or, uh-oh, I did a left click. I don't mean it, so I'm now going to change this. I really wanted to demonstrate this on my, well, on my VNC for obvious reasons. This is going to be display 2, so I'm going to do the click 1 again. That is another left click. And then click 3 is going to be my right click example. Or, no, it might be 2. 2 is actually my right click, isn't it? I forgot that it was xdotool click 2. And unfortunately, I don't know how to do shift right, but I will try click 4. Okay, it's the end of the line. But it will perhaps change my workspace. Now I'm going to do a different demonstration. I'm going to change my desktop. I'm not going to insert any windows into this system. This is going to be my display 5903. And then subprocess, I will just say set desktop for this. And in my example, I'm going to set it to what I would normally use for Python, desktop number 7. And then I actually did perform this already, so I can say set num desktops, get num desktops, or whatever else. Now, depending on the number, and if I didn't say this before, this video does not use VNC 5905, so do not expect to see the 5th display scene at all. Usually, if I need the 5th display, I will use the 5th display scene, or I will use a terminal scene. If I'm only using OpenBox, that'll be my 5th display scene, although my 5th display could also be on JWM or another configuration. In this video, I'm only using my 4 JWM displays, all smaller. That's why I have not changed the scene yet, and will not change the scene on this video. But I will actually try my best, so I do want to get the number of desktops, so to do that, it's xdotool get underscore num underscore desktops. 16. There are 16 desktops, and I could run this on. Well, that was the wrong one again. I didn't actually want to do this on my actual display. Sorry that I keep making the mistake. Nobody is perfect, at least. But it is also 16 there. And that is actually all I have for this video. Until next video. See you then. Goodbye.